Everyone, welcome to Division of Excellence. I am Shivajit, continuing BT 365 of Vision IAS Environment. So today we will be starting with environment. So before starting, I hope आप सब अच्छे हैं और अपने पढ़ाई भी अच्छी चल रही होगी, ठीक है? So आज हम अपना प्लेसेस इन न्यूज़ या फिर इम्पोर्टेंट प्लेसेस से शुरू करते हैं आज के लेसन. ओके, so under topic 7, so places in news, India. From the river point of view, Indian rivers like Subansiri, Shavarati, Jihadal, Tizu and Zunki River, Upper Siang hydropower projects and Periyar rivers, Noyal rivers. I hope आप सभी नामों से तो ये तो पता लगा सकते हो कि ये नदियाँ कहाँ हैं. तो आज हम और फिर से पढ़ लेंगे सुबनसिरी किस लिए आया है. सुबनसिरी देखिए ब्रह्मपुत्र का नॉर्थ बैंक ट्रिब्यूटरी इज द लार्जेस्ट. ओके, सो देखो एग्रीमेंट फॉर कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव फिशरीज मैनेजमेंट प्लान एट सुबनसिरी लोअर हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक प्रोजेक्ट. Origin Kangi Glacier range in Tibet. So it is origin in Tibet and the name of the glacier is Kangi. Okay. Next, it enters into Arunachal Pradesh and right bank tributary of Brahmaputra River. Joins it in Assam and major tributaries like Lado, Nai, Yam, Tusari and Kamla. Next is Shavarati River. So now Shavarati River. So Shavarati River is basically in Karnataka. So National Green Tribunal tells Karnataka to curb illegal sand mining here. So ये इसलिए आया था क्योंकि वहाँ पे इलीगल सैंड माइनिंग चल रहा था. तो उसका ओरिजिन कहाँ है? अम्बुतीर्थ इन कर्नाटका. सो वेस्टर्न घाट्स. ट्रिब्यूटरीज लाइक हरिद्रावती, यनौल एंड नगोदी. उतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है पर एक भी देख लेना एक बार. जॉकफॉल. सो जॉकफॉल वन ऑफ द हाईएस्ट प्लांट वाटरफॉल इन कर्नाटका. ओके. Next is Shavarati Valley Wildlife Sanctuary is located in the Shavarati Dam, Mahatma Gandhi Hydroelectric Power Project. Okay, next. Jihadal River. So where is Jihadal River? So please remember Shavarati is in Karnataka. Okay, and is near to Jogfall. And Subansiri, Assam. Not Assam, it comes from Tibet, then Arunachal Pradesh and then Assam meet Brahmaputra. So Jihadal River, its flows is being disrupted due to climate change. It is a north bank tributary of Brahmaputra. Okay, origin lower Himalayan ranges, Arunachal Pradesh. Flows through Assam, tributary of Brahmaputra, meets near Majuli Island. So Jihadal River is basically also in Assam, is also a tributary of Brahmaputra, comes from Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, so it meets Brahmaputra near Majuli Island. Next is Tizuzunki River. So Tizuzunki River is basically in Nagaland. So Tizu origin is Nagaland, falls into Chinwin River, that is Irrawaddy, means it moves from India to Myanmar. Okay, and main tributaries like Zunki, Lania and Likmo. Zunki is the biggest tributary of Tizu in Nagaland. So Zunki is a tributary of Tizu. These are not separate rivers, but these are Zunki is a tributary of Tizu, and Tizu is basically from Nagaland, and from Nagaland it moves to Myanmar. Next is Upper Siang. So again see Siang, I hope you have seen in Arunachal Pradesh. So it also forms a part of the Brahmaputra. Okay. Next is Periyar River. I hope Periyar River, you can relate it to Kerala. Periyar River. So perennial and longest river in Kerala. Origin Shivagiri Hills of Western Ghats. So it also originates from Western Ghats in the Shivagiri Hills. Okay. Next flows into Vembanad Lake. So Vembanad Lake is a brackish water. Okay, please remember brackish water flow. Next, major dams like Idukki, Mallaperiyar and Adamalayar. Next is Noyal River. So why Noyal River in news? So because of pollution. Okay, origin is Velinagari Hills, a division of the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, tributary of Kaveri River. Next, other places like India, other places in news like Lipulek Pass. Lipulek Pass is in Ladakh. Okay, or Ladakh, yes, no, sorry, Uttarakhand. Okay, so first batch of pilgrims viewed Mount Kailash from old Lipulek Pass, located in International Mountain Pass in Vyas Valley, Uttarakhand, forms tie junction between India, Nepal and China, inhabited by Bhutia. So Lipulek Pass is in Uttarakhand. Next, Unmingla Pass, New Space Research and Technology tested a 100 kilogram max take-off weight unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV. Okay, world's highest motorable road constructed by border road organizations under project Himang. Unmingla is the world's highest motorable pass. So please remember, Unmingla Pass is the highest motorable pass, and it is basically constructed by BRO, Border Road Organizations under the project Himang. So next is Siang Valley. Again Siang Valley. So Indian researchers discovered a blue-colored ant species named Parapara tecna minila. Lies in Arunachal Pradesh, parts of Eastern Himalaya, biodiversity hotspot, and tribal groups Nishi and Adi tribes. So Nishi and Adi tribes are basically tribes of Arunachal Pradesh. Next, Promenade Beach, Puducherry. It turned red due to plankton crash. Next, Mullaperia Dam. Where we have seen Mullaperia Dam, it is basically in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so Tamil Nadu moved to Supreme Court, alleging that the Kerala is obstructing strengthening work to Mullaperia Dam constructed. So Mullaperia Dam basically is we have seen the Periyar Dam near the near to Periyar River. We have seen Mullaperia Dam. So it basically operated and run by Tamil Nadu government, but recently due to water shortages, the Kerala government is obstructing. So due to these discrepancies, and the Tamil Nadu government went to the Supreme Court for further judgments. Next, some international. So international water bodies like Narva River. So Narva River, you can say Narva River because it is in news because a dispute arose between Russia and Estonia. So Narva River is in Europe, falls into Narva Bay. There is Gulf of Finland, which meets Gulf of Bothnia and Baltic Sea. Okay, so I hope you can locate it, and you can please look at the Gulf of Finland, which is a big one, which meets Gulf of Bothnia and Baltic Sea. Okay, next, so Baltic Sea, you can see the Baltic Sea bordering states. One is Sweden, Finland, Denmark. Gulf of Finland is between Finland and Estonia. Please remember, Gulf of Finland is between Finland and Estonia. Then Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Russia, and Germany. So because here is Russia, because a small territory of Russia located bordering Baltic Sea. Next, Ural River. I hope Ural Mountains. You can yes. So there is a rise in sea level, and Europe's third longest river after Volga and Danube. Okay. So first, the longest river in Europe is Volga, and the second longest is Danube. After that, Ural River. Okay. Next is Aral Sea. So Aral Sea is between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. Desert emerged due to drying of the Aral Sea made Central Asia much dustier places. So recently Aral Sea is drying out, and it is basically located between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. Please remember. So this becomes the most important one because it is drying up. Okay. So please remember the bordering countries like Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, and which is in news Aral Sea because of drying up. Next, Seine River. What is Seine River? So Paris, Mayotte, Seine River is France's second longest river, empties into English Channel. So Seine River basically drains into English Channel, and it is France's second longest river. It is basically news too, as a measure has been taken for cleanliness drive. Next, River Nile. I hope everyone knows River Nile. Okay, so recently an agreement was made for equitable use of water from the Nile River basin. Okay, so world longest river originates from the river that feeds Lake Victoria, and drains into Mediterranean Sea. Please remember, drains into Mediterranean Sea. What are the two main tributaries of Nile? Burundi, that is White Nile, and Blue Nile. Okay, next, Lake Turkana. So first comprehensive survey held in 50 years, led by UNESCO and the World Food Programme. Africa's fourth largest lake, and world's largest permanent desert and alkaline lake. Lake Turkana is from Ethiopia and to Kenya. Okay, next, Lake Kariba. Water level dropped 13% of discoveries due to El Nino induced drought formed by damming of Zambezi River in 1955. So Lake Kariba is also in Africa. So it lies on border between the country like Zimbabwe and Zambia. Please remember. Next, Pantanal wetlands. So it is basically Brazil, Bolivia, and Paraguay. So next is Lake Cory. So Lake Cory is also in South America, a tributary of Amazon in northwestern Brazil. So Lake Coyote. Okay, so it is also facing below water level. Next is Humboldt Glacier. I hope you can relate with the Humboldt current. So Venezuela's last standing glacier in the Andes shrunk to a size that no longer qualifies it as a glacier. Next, other geographical features like international geographical feature in news. So first is Betague crater. I hope everyone knows what is crater. Okay, so crater. So known as a gateway to the underworld or doorway to hell, world's biggest permafrost crater. So Betague crater is in Russia and is the world's biggest permafrost crater, and it is gated to the underworld or doorway to hell. So what is crater? A bowl-shaped depression hollow in the surface of the planet or moon. So it is basically created when some meteors hit the Earth's surfaces. Basically created. Okay. Next is Afar Triangle. What is Afar Triangle? Awash River flows through Afar Triangle. Now what is Afar Triangle? Afar Triangle is in Ethiopia. Yeah, it represents the northernmost portion of the Great Rift Valley. It is basically in Africa. Afar Valley, okay? It's in Ethiopia. Next is Atacama Desert. I hope everyone knows Atacama Desert. Atacama Desert is in South America. So researchers found a biosphere extreme microbes 13 feet below it between Andes Mountain and Pacific Ocean. Next, Congo Basin. I hope everyone knows where is Congo. Congo is in Africa. Okay. So next, Congo Basin. Cocoa farming surged in Congo Basin due to rising chocolate. So recently, see, basically Congo is known for cocoa farming, but in the most recent cases, there has been a rise in the chocolate farming. So there is a decrease in cocoa farming. So this has been in news. And next is it is also second tropical forest after Amazon. It is also known as lungs of Africa. Okay, so please remember what are the countries that has been spread across Congo Basin or by neighboring to the Congo Basin. Next is Atacama Salt Fault. Atacama Salt Fault is just in South America. Okay. Next is Mount Erebus. Mount Erebus, I hope you know, Mount Erebus is in Antarctica. It is the southernmost active volcano in the earth. So it is the southernmost active volcano in the earth, Mount Erebus. Mount Erebus is in Antarctica. Okay, next is Ross Ice Shelf. Ross Ice Shelf is also is in Antarctica. So it is the largest ice shelf. It is the largest ice shelf. Ross Ice Shelf. Please remember, it is the largest ice shelf in Antarctica. So now again Antarctica, plant cover increasing due to climate crisis, greening of Antarctica. Acha, now what do you mean by greening of Antarctica? See, what happens नॉर्मली जहाँ पे बर्फ़ होता है वहाँ पे तो पेड़ पौधे होते नहीं हैं, सिर्फ मॉजेस या फिर बैक्टीरिया या फिर फंजाई वो कुछ होते हैं, या फिर फंजाई नहीं, बैक्टीरिया या फिर मॉजेस वो सब होते हैं, ठीक है. सो वैसे वहाँ पे प्लांट्स नहीं होते. पर अभी फ़िलहाल क्या हो रहा है कि टेम्परेचर बढ़ने के कारण ग्लेशियर मेल्ट हो रहे हैं. ग्लेशियर मेल्ट होने के कारण क्या हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है, अभी परमाफ्रोस्ट हो रहा है क्या, वहाँ पे ठंडा है इतना नहीं है ना. अभी 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 क्या हो रहा है, धीरे धीरे क्लाइमेट सुइटेबल हो जा रहा है ताकि वहाँ पे ग्रीन एल्गे या फिर फ्लोरा एंड फोना राइज हो चुके हैं. सो इसलिए यहाँ पे बोला गया है ग्रीनिंग ऑफ एंटार्क्टिका. ओके, नेक्स्ट व्हाट इज मर्करी आइलैंड. मर्करी आइलैंड इज इन नाम्बिया. ओके, सो रिसेंटली a bird sanctuary has been recognized here. Okay, Mercury Island is in Namibia. Namibia is in Africa. So some of the countries near to Namibia is Angola, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, South Africa, and South Atlantic Ocean. We also read about the Zambia and Zimbabwe in the previous. Yes, I hope you can remember a river between Zimbabwe and Zambia. Okay. Next, some of the countries in news. So what are the countries in news? Like Panama. Panama is linking, or Panama Canal. I hope you can relate. Panama Canal. So first nation to evacuate island community from island of Gardi Sugdub Island over climate change and impact. So please remember, Panama is also important, and another island that has been named where the first evacuation take place is, what is this? Gardi Sugdub. Gardi Sugdub. Next, China capital Beijing unveiled the world's first dual tower solar thermal power plant. So first solar dual tower thermal plant has been inaugurated in China. Next, UK capital London became the first country to stop electricity production from the coal post the closure of its last coal-based power plant. So it became the first country to stop production from coal. Okay, next is Colombia capital Bogota. Bogota started water rationing due to low level of water in its reservoirs. So next, Malaysia. Malaysia, a community of suffering people in Malaysia, the indigenous Bajau, are being evicted to make way for rapid urbanization in Sabah, Malaysia, and Borneo. Next is Denmark, capital Copenhagen, will introduce a tax on livestock carbon dioxide emission from 2030. So this is basically a new one where Denmark has is going to impose tax on livestock sector. Okay. Next is disaster affected areas. So some of the disaster affected areas, please look at this. So island volcanic eruption in Sunduka Gage volcano from the fifth time since December 2023. So here it is in North Atlantic Ocean. Okay. So by volcanic eruption Sunduki Gage. So please remember where it is in North Atlantic. Okay. Near to Greenland or yes. Next is why Sudan is in news. Sudan. So a dam collapsed in eastern Sudan after heavy rainfall. So Sudan, bordering to Sudan, some of the countries like Egypt, Eritrea, Djibouti, South Sudan, Chad, Libya, Central African Republic, and South Sudan. Okay. Next, cloudburst in Arunachal Pradesh. So it is basically an Indian news. Okay. Next is Taiwan, earthquake of magnitude. Philippines, oil spill near Manila. Indonesia, volcanic eruptions on Mount Ruang. So see, there are many volcanic eruptions took place. One is in Indonesia, another is in North America. Sorry, North Atlantic Ocean. Okay, so Mount Ruang is basically in Indonesia. Next, Papua New Guinea. Why Papua New Guinea is in news? Papua New Guinea, country in Oceania. Okay, massive landslides has happened. Next is Kenya, floods due to heavy rain. So bordering the countries of the Kenya like South Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia. Next is Tanzania and Uganda. Okay, now one thing I remember was city named is Mombasa. So where it is Mombasa? Mombasa is a city of Kenya. Mombasa is a city of Kenya. Okay. Okay. Next is Dar es Salaam. Dar es Salaam. It is a city in Tanzania. Dar es Salaam is a city in Tanzania. So Zimbabwe drought. Next is Nigeria, floods in northeast Nigeria due to torrential rain, collapse of Alo Dam. So Nigeria bordering countries like Niger, Cameroon, South Atlantic Ocean, and Benin. Next, Brazil. Brazil floods all countries of South America except Ecuador and Chile. So Brazil, all countries of South America. जितने भी countries South America है वो सब bordering करते हैं Brazil के, सिर्फ except Ecuador and Chile. Next is Bolivia wildfire. So Bolivia bordering countries like Brazil, Peru, Chile, Argentina, and Paraguay. Spain, France, Mediterranean in the eastwards, and Strait of Gibraltar in the south, and the Portugal. Okay. So these are some of the places. Okay. Next is protected areas in the news. So what are the protected areas? So like these are all in India from Indian perspective. So protected area news. One is Itanagar Wildlife Sanctuary. Itanagar is Arunachal Pradesh. Sunairopai Wildlife Sanctuary in Assam. Shukna Wildlife Sanctuary is basically in Chandigarh. Okay. Next, Chandigarh, or you can say Punjab also. Yes, Punjab. Okay. Next is Gugdat Fossil Park. Gugdat Fossil Park is in Madhya Pradesh. Gugdat Fossil Park is in Madhya Pradesh. Next, Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary. I hope Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary you can also relate to a river. Okay, a river, a tributary of Yamuna flows through Madhya Pradesh, in which a Gandhi Sagar dam has been constructed. Kaziranga easily you can relocate. It is in Assam. Okay, next Kaimur Wildlife Sanctuary is in Bihar. Guru Ghasidas Tamur Painela Wildlife Sanctuary is in Chandigarh. Okay, next Panch Tiger Reserve is in Madhya Pradesh or Maharashtra. Panch Tiger Reserve is in Maharashtra. Next, Shayadri Tiger Reserve is in Maharashtra. Bhadra Tiger Reserve is in Karnataka. Next, Kondinia Wildlife Sanctuary is in Karnataka, bordering Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, Mudumalai Tiger Reserve is in Tamil Nadu. Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve is in Tamil Nadu. Then Murugavani National Park is in Telangana. Next, Eternagaram Wildlife Sanctuary is in Telangana. Okay. Next, moving to this some of the sea. These are the all the why these are all in news. So see, Continental Wildlife Sanctuary, Andhra Pradesh. So Sri Lanka golden back frog has been discovered. So why it is in news? Sri Lanka golden back frog. Okay. Itanagar. So new plant species named is Fogalacanthus sudhanshu kheri has been discovered. Okay. Next is Sunairupai, Assam. So why it is? National Green Tribunal has taken notice of polling stations, schools and other constructive activities in the Sunairupai Wildlife Sanctuary. Kaziranga is also in Assam. Next is Bihar, Kaimur Wildlife Sanctuary. Bihar second tiger reserve after Balmiki Tiger Reserve. So please remember, Balmiki Tiger Reserve is also in Bihar, and the second is Kaimur Wildlife Sanctuary. Next is Shukna Wildlife Sanctuary. Shukna Wildlife Sanctuary is in Chandigarh. Okay. Next is it is basically in the foothills of Shivalik. Next is Guru Ghasidas Taimur Pangla Tiger Reserve. It is in Chhattisgarh. Okay. Third largest tiger reserve in the country after Nagarjun, Sagar Salem and Manas Tiger Reserve. So Guru Ghasidas is basically a third largest tiger reserve. Next, Karnataka. In Karnataka, Vadra Tiger Reserve. Next is in Madhya Pradesh, Gugwa National Fossil Park, Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Panch Tiger Reserve is in Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Next, Maharashtra, Shayadri Tiger Reserves. Okay. Next is Setamangalam Tiger Reserve, Tamil Nadu, Murumalai Tiger Reserve, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Etunrangam Wildlife Sanctuaries and Murugavani National Park. Okay. So some of the species in news. So what are the species in news? So please have a look on us. Grey wolf. So for grey wolf have to see, since grey wolf has maximized in UP, so they started man eating. Okay, they started to attack men. So for these, an Operation Veria has been launched. So please remember Operation Veria. Okay, so it is basically vulnerable. Himalayan wolf vulnerable, and Indian wolf least concerned. Okay. Next, red panda. So red panda Darjeeling Padmada Naidu Himalayan. So has been selected as a finalist for 2022 WASA. So it is basically IUCN is endangered. Okay, and it comes under Appendix 1 of the sites. Next is Asiatic lion. So Varda Wildlife Sanctuary is in news. Varda Wildlife Sanctuary is in Gujarat. Please remember. Okay, and IUCN stated as endangered sites. Appendix 1 animal. Okay. Next, projection measures like conservation measures like Project Lion. Next, cheetah. So Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Gandhi Sagar Dam, I hope you can know. So it is in Madhya Pradesh. So IUCN status is critically endangered. Sites Appendix 1. So recently a new has been selected. This is Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary has been selected for relocation of cheetah. Okay. Next, African cheetah. IUCN status is vulnerable. Sites Appendix 1. Okay. Next, conservation measures Project Cheetah. Next is Nilgiri Tar. Nilgiri Tar is basically Tamil Nadu government is executing a synchronized survey to estimate the population of Nilgiri Tar. Okay, so locally known as Varayadu. So what is the IUCN status? IUCN status is endangered. Okay, and it comes under Schedule 1. So Holok Jivan, I hope you can know. Holok Jivan you can relate with the Assam Holongpur Jivan Sanctuary. So there are two types of holok. One is Western holok Jivan and another is Eastern holok Jivan. Next is Iberian lynx. What is Iberian lynx? So Iberian lynx conservation status is vulnerable and sites it is all Appendix 1. Next is avian species. So some of the avian species like vulture. Vulture is repeatedly in news because it is critically endangered, and recently it is in news because of some chemical that has been used for as a painkiller in animals. So those painkiller, when the animal dies, those painkiller remains or mixes with the flesh of the dead animal. So when vulture goes and feed on it, so they dies because of the chemical used. Okay. So next, conservation measures like Vulture Action Plan 2020-25. Next is Zardan Corzor. Zardan Corzor has not been visually spotted over a decade. It is a nocturnal ground-dwelling bird found only in Eastern Ghats. It is found only in Eastern Ghats. So it is also critically endangered. Okay. Schedule 1 animal. So next is Great Adjutant Stork. Great Adjutant Stork. It is not threatened. Okay. Purnima Devi Burman received the 2024 Whiteley Gold Award dubbed Green Oscar in conserving Great Adjutant Stork. So one name, Purnima Devi Burman, received the Whiteley Gold Dove Award for conserving these animals. Okay. Next is Amur falcon, Manipur. A banana hunting Amur falcon. It is least concerned. Okay. Next is aquatic species like Eurasian otter. For the first time in India, Eurasian otter was radio tagged at Satpura Tiger Reserve. So for the first time, it is the first case where the European otter has been tagged in the Satpura Tiger Reserve. And where is Satpura Tiger Reserve? It is in Madhya Pradesh. IUCN status near threatened. Next is vacuita. Vacuita is a marine species. So it is drastically decline in population endangered marine mammal in the vacuita. It is also critically endangered. Cites Appendix 1. Next is blue whale. Blue whale have made a comeback near Seychelles after 60 years. Largest and loudest animal of the planet. IUCN status endangered. Cites Appendix 1. So some of the reptiles and insects in news. So Neptisferella context, it is a species of butterfly. Okay. So Tale Valley Wildlife Sanctuary is in Arunachal Pradesh. Butterfly cicada is recently been discovered in the Meghalaya. Okay. Next is bumblebees. So bumblebees are resilient to pesticides. Next is sea anemone. Scientists have found mass sea anemone bleaching of Agati Island, Lakshadweep. We have also the coral bleaching. Yes, no? Yes, in the environment section we have also read about the coral bleaching. So in this case, Lakshadweep Island has also been mentioned. Some of the species, 2 species has been mentioned. Okay. So next is Betipels chandrayani. So a new species of marine telegrade discovered from the southeast coast of Tamil Nadu is named as Betipels chandrayani after Chandrayaan 3 moon mission. So it has been basically named after Chandrayaan 3 moon mission. So sea cucumbers, as per new research report, sea cucumber can help in recovery of coral reefs. So it is a Schedule 1 animal, Schedule 1 species. Next, some of the plant species like seaweed, Central Marine Fisheries Research Institute have been designated as a center of excellence for seaweed cultivation. Next, Aquila melassanes agarwood. So agarwood basically in on demand. Okay. So CITES is export of agarwood from India. So some regulation has been made easy so that we can easily export agarwood. Next is Syntrica carnivorous. Contest scientists have found a desired moss Syntrica carnivorous which is able to withstand marks like environmental conditions. Next, simul trees. Simul trees basically is a seasonal tree. Okay, seasonal deciduous or yes. So it's in the seasonal times it blossoms flower. With the help of flower, you can also make a medicine. Okay, so this is the benefit of simul trees. Next is Temsiped ovulans colata. News research shows that the species of forkhorn has the largest genome of any organisms on the earth. Next is palm tree. Odisha will plant palm tree on the combat lightning death. So Nilkurinji is in Nilgiri. Okay, so IUCN status vulnerable. Water spinach. Now research of the deer farmer with the technology developed by Indian Institute of Vegetable Research. Ashwagandha. So ashwagandha is also used for Ayurvedic medicine purposes. Okay. Next is Aragapacha. Aragapacha is also some kind of spinach. Okay. It is also used for some kind of medicine. Next, baobab tree. Global Society for Preservation of Baobabs and Mangroves has initiated a mission in rejuvenation of baobab trees. About baobab tree, it is a long-lived deciduous. Okay, grows in Africa, Madagascar, and Australia. So with this, we come to the end of the environment section. Okay, I hope I covered each and every sections from every corner. We also covered in depth of the bordering countries and some of the places in news. Please, if you have not underlined or written, so please pause the video and please relocate all the bordering countries and the important places in news. Okay. So from the next video, we will be starting our culture or IR international relation. From these two, we will be starting any one. Okay. सो प्लीज़ बी विथ अस और जिन्होंने पहले बार आज ये वीडियो देखे हैं प्लीज़ लाइक कीजिएगा, शेयर कीजिएगा, कमेंट कीजिएगा, सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा अगर नहीं किए हो तो। और अगर आपको कोई भी कुछ दिक्कत हो तो प्लीज़ कमेंट सेक्शन पे मेंशन कीजिएगा। ये भरोसा कीजिएगा कि हम आपका ये जितने भी जो भी दिक्कत हो उसे हम सॉल्व करने का कोशिश करेंगे। थैंक यू, हैव ए गुड डे एंड बाय बाय।